G'day. So I thought I'd share my new worm on-site or in-ground bin idea. I know there's lots of them on the market, but this is the original one I had. I've had this here for at least 2 years. I've just got 100mm 4-inch PVC pipe there. It's about 20 centimetres, just under a foot above the ground, and then about a foot or 30 centimetres below the ground, with holes all the way through it for the worms to pass in and out. I just popped the food down there. I had the idea with just some hay on top that I popped down there, but things with spiders, and you don't want to be reaching down there too much, so it probably is better to have more of a block out lid. It works well. I mean, I've had it there for years, but I suppose there is also the concern with PVC pipe and leaching. I've got this outer 125mm, 120mm, can't remember, about 5-inch pipe on the outside that's just there to add an extra layer, keep the sun off it a bit so it doesn't get too hot, and I've also stuck straw in around that, so it worked well. But I had the brainwave the other day when I saw this sitting there, already had it ready, obviously without the holes in it. So it's about $6 at Bunnings. I think this cap alone cost me probably $10, so just drilled a whole bunch of different holes around there. I've also, on the back of the lid, just put a bit of coat hanger through it, bent it around, fold it in a way so it will fold flat and then lift up when you need it to. As well as that, I've removed the actual sort of locking clips. You don't want to make it too hard to pull out and pull it out of the ground. You can get this in different sizes. They're all within, at the most $12, and I can't remember for sure, but I'm hoping when I go back they have one that's sort of a bit taller or twice the height, something like that. Oh well, I've got it in the ground there. So this is a 2x1 metre raised bed. I've just recently planted up the leftover garlic that I had in here. I think there's also a couple Russian garlic or mammoth garlic in the back. So they're all coming up soon. I'll cover that all with mulch. And I had a spot over here, sort of in the middle of one of the square meters on the side. So I'll either move this in between crops or add a second one over there, so I have one per square metre in here. Anyhow, I'll get that all covered up and leave a bit of it out. The idea was that I'm going to have these holes up here still open to oxygen, but I'll have a play around with it. I'll lift it up a bit so I've got room for the mulch to go on. Okay, so I've got that buried. I've left a gap there for the sort of mulch so that's not buried below it. I've got some fairly decomposed wood chips here. I'll chuck that down as probably the bottom layer there. Nothing has to be high tech. I'm not going to be harvesting castings out of this unless it's full or something. Even then it'll just get spread straight through the bed. And then I also just had some cocoa peat on hand, otherwise I wouldn't bother. You don't need it, it was just there, so just some sort of a bedding for the worms to come in and up out of. I'll take you across and grab some worms. Get a nice clump of them. That'll be plenty. I'll come sort this out after. I'll add them in there, and I probably won't throw food on top straight away. I'll wait till tomorrow to come out and do that. And the lid. There we go. I will have a good one.